What's going on, everybody? So I've got a quick tutorial for y'all today about how to properly use a ring of steps. Even though deer season just began, don't forget that consulting season begins right after it. I am scheduling clients. If you have anything that you're thinking about wanting to improve on your property when it comes to food plots, bedding areas, and other habitat improvements, as well as how to go about hunting your property a little bit more efficiently and optimizing your success on that piece of property that you've got. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Would love to get you set up on my schedule. Preparation never ends. So the ring of steps was designed really to help you place the tree between you and the deer as optimally as you can. So it allows you to take steps around this tree, just like that. Walk 365 around this tree. Now, I realize this is not the biggest tree in the world, so even out of a tree stand, you could shoot 365 around this tree. But for filming purposes, here we are. It's a fantastic tree to demonstrate what we're talking about. So being able to walk 365 degrees around this tree is extremely valuable, okay? So kind of the trick to that, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your tether length is long enough and your bridge length is long enough that you don't get bound going to the opposite side of the tree. And what I mean by that is if I were to shorten this up and be closer to the tree, what's going to happen is as I twist around this tree, the tether's going to come in contact with the tree and it's going to pull me closer, right? So I'm super close to this tree. Where if I were to loosen this up a little bit to about here, as you can see, I can turn now and I don't come in contact with the tree with my tether until I'm actually on the opposite side of the tree. So, try not to bump into my bow as I go through there. So that is actually what the ring of steps is made for. Now, personally also, I find this position extremely comfortable while I'm in the saddle. I personally don't care as much about a platform. I think that's harder on my feet and it's not quite as comfortable on my knees. Or this position where I'm kind of straddling the tree a little bit, I'm able to keep my feet at a good 90 degree position. I really like this and feel very comfortable in a all day sit on a ring of steps. So, demonstrate here with my bow what you can do by keeping this tree between you and the deer. What you can do say I've got a deer, I'm setting up this. I'm planned for a shot out this direction, hoping the deer comes from in front of me or a little bit to my left, okay? Deer's coming in, I can shift over just a little bit over to here, okay? Even keep my feet together, okay? Now, as they're coming in, I can stay back here, I can draw, and then I can swing just a little bit and then take my shot, right? That way, this breaks up not only my outline, but it breaks up a lot of movement, okay? And then with that little tiny bit of a shift, it's very minor when I'm coming around the tree. I can follow this like I did my Candace buck, okay? Give you an example of how I did my Candace buck. Draw here, okay? He's coming in here, and all I had to do was just shift like this as he came in. So I was able to keep that tree for the most part between me and him. Now realize that I'm also a self-filmer, so I've got a camera set up that might be in my way just a little bit when it comes to taking my shot. So if you watched that Candace hunt, you saw that I actually had to move my camera out of the way at full draw, which was very interesting, by the way. So that's actually what the ring of steps is made for, is to help you walk around the tree and keep this tree between you and that animal and help break up your outline. Now, I understand that on an offhand shot this direction, it could happen fast. And a lot of times those shots are not planned for. Now, if that's the case, and you have to take that offhand shot, and you're unable to actually walk around the tree, you can keep this tree behind you as a backdrop, okay? Shift your hips, turn like this, straight back, and you're on that animal, okay? Sure, I don't know if you all actually saw that. So, I'll show you from a little bit better. So, you're here, shift your hips this direction, keep that tree behind you to break up your outline, draw, and you're good to go, okay? Now, maybe that's not the optimal thing to do with the ring of steps, right? Maybe you actually want to try to walk all the way around the tree here, then draw and take your shot, right? I don't know about y'all, but that was a lot more movement than it was if I were to just shift my hips and draw, right? Just to get around the other side of the tree. So it all depends on how much time you have and the situation, how fast that deer's coming in. I don't want to set up for a shot to my right if I can help it. But sometimes it happens, and sometimes it happens fast, and you just have to get your bow on them and then take the shot. So as long as you're high enough in the tree and you got a good enough sized tree, it'll help you break up that outline. And also if the tree is any bigger, you might have trouble walking all the way around to the other side to get that offhand shot from the back side of that tree. So shift your hips, draw, shoot. And then aside from that, stay comfortable, enjoy your saddle. I hope this kind of gave you an idea about a ring of steps. I love ring of steps. Ring of steps is an amazing tool, and I'm very pumped to use them. I'm personally using the Bullman Outdoors ring of steps this year. Super pumped about it. Last year I used the Wild Edge perch platform, and I used 2 steps on either side of that platform to make a ring of steps. Worked fantastic also. So, hope you guys liked the video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. See you on the next video.